All right. We are now live. We can continue this WEKU, this Kentucky Life on NPR, National
Today in
Public.
Kentucky politics,
Go.
I'll do
Let's
the
go.
soft NPR voice. It makes you want to sleep.
Where is Mitch McConnell? And is he alive? Question mark. Where is Mitch at?
That's a really good question.
Like, did you think about that? Where is the Senate?
And like not until just now, but then I'm like, oh yeah, where has he been? I think I don't know. Maybe he's just done. Like, I mean, his political career is ending. So maybe he's just riding it out.
He's hiding.
He's got nothing to gain and nothing to lose.
I
He's
am
playing golf. I don't know.
Oh, he's not golfing unless he's just in his little hover chair.
Yeah.
He's just unless he's got like those
an exoskeleton.
Exoskeleton or like robot Nixon, like robot body, or like those suspensors that Baron Vladimir Harkonnen uses.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Because he's probably just sitting at home watching reruns of Bonanza or something. That's probably it. It's just
the Andy Griffith Show was the best show on television.
Yeah. Just going back to the Andy Griffith Show. You check out Petticoat Junction.
I'm not sure I'm familiar with that one.
That's a deep cut.
Okay.
I think Green Acres is a spin-off of Petticoat Junction.
Oh God, leave a comment below if you know what the fuck we're talking about.
Talking about TV that went off the air before I was born.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
well, at least they show that shit on like Nick at Night.
Oh God.
In like the 80s.
Petticoat Junction. Who was that? Who was in that?
Oh God, I don't even remember.
I don't know. All right, I'm in the Richte war zone.
Me too.
All right.
I'm looking at a guy who looks a lot like Nuclear Man.
Nuclear Man?
And I say Nuclear Man very deliberately.
Lex Luthor, the most
smartest man in the DC universe.
Yes.
Nuclear Man.
I'm going to invite you to team. All right, I need to get the stream going. Capture the proper thing. All right. No, not that. This. Done. There we go. Perfect. So Mitch McConnell, I do think his plan is to try to get out Daniel Cameron.
Yeah.
He's gonna get out him in his much younger black body. That's what he's gonna do.
Yeah.
That's what he's gonna do. He's gonna Yep.
So they're doing right now. He's getting prepped for the brain replacement.
Somebody's stirring their coffee or whatever, their tea. I didn't think they would eat my face.
Yeah.
Oh God, are you kidding? My daughter immediately, as I start playing this game, she stomps towards me. What do you need, kid? All right, go pee. Thank you. Oh God. So I don't know what our reality is being directed by George Lucas or Jordan Peele. If it's going to be like Red Force Ghost, Possession, or political body horror.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Could go either way.
It could go either way. All right. What do we got? Let's see. I got this. Wait a minute. I feel like there's somebody here Like there's a contact here, and I don't know if it was actually a pretty cool story arc to completely stop talking about Mitch McConnell's maniacal schemes for a moment. There's like a robot guy here.
Robot guy.
Robot guy. Is this the guy? Number 6. Maybe I'm not high enough level to talk to number 6. Maybe so. Maybe so. All right. All right, let's go to Granville then. I got this like story arc for Soroku, my villain daddy, because he's. What is this? The passage from leads just rogue owls. You'll find villains performing rogues. Are you strong? Yes. Jibber jabber. Anyway. Oh, because I'm a shady rogue now in this game, and it's going to ask me if I really want to go here. I'm a goddamn centrist now. Oh God, I hate that.
Oh.
I didn't pick a side. I'm in between. Oh God, I'm a little green Joe Manchin.
You lack all principles.
I'm only in it for the money. Yeah.
Do anything for money.
Yeah. Okay. That's great.
Good and evil mean nothing to you.
I am beyond good and evil.
You're a Nietzschean Superman.
A little green Nietzschean Superman.
You embody only the will to power.
Oh God, what was I going to bring up? Okay, so I got to thinking about like the whole thing about Bashir possibly being the VP for Kamala Harris, and would it be better if he tried to run for the Senate? And what is the time frame for that?
Oh,
Because I didn't realize that Andy was quite so magical, and maybe he could not be the Democratic, sacrificial lamb that goes up against Mitch McConnell every single, time. And maybe he could unseat him or Rand Paul.
Yeah.
So I am just... So Rand Paul just got reelected. Because he went up against Booker.
Yeah.
And so that was... Was that 2022? That was 2022, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Sounds right.
Yeah, 2020 was when Mitch McConnell took out Amy McGrath.
Yeah.
Who I purposefully misname as Amy McGarth. It was a slip of the tongue, and I was just like, fuck her, Amy McGarth, whatever.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
She didn't matter then.
She didn't matter. Oh,
Doesn't
God.
matter now.
Yeah. Where is she at?
Yeah. I don't know, being a Marine and a mom somewhere.
Sorry, she's dropping bombs. She was in the Air Force. Thank you very much.
Oh, right.
The Shady Rogues we support the troops. Shrug, winky face, and feminist bomber pilots. She was dropping...
Military-industrial complex girl boss.
Yes. She's just like Captain Marvel. So, I'm pretty sure McConnell, didn't he take office in January 81 or something like that? I've looked this up before.
Yeah, it was before I was born.
Yeah, it was before I was born. Yeah, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, literally, my entire life has been under the reign of the Senate. And
Doesn't seem like that should be possible, but
It
what do
do-
I know?
Yeah, I mean,
What do I know about democracy?
he does. I feel like McConnell is a really good case for term limits.
Oh yeah,
Like a really good case. Like he's like Nega Bernie.
yeah. I just
Go ahead.
yeah.
I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, I'm just there's something kind of deeply wrong about one person being able to serve in the same job for another person's entire life.
And also kind of, and just being an obstructionist.
Yeah,
Like that's another big part of it.
it's just wild. It's however old I am watching fucking Thundercats, back when there were 3 channels on television. Mitch McConnell was my senator.
And he will always be the senator once he inhabits the flesh of our he is the AG, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he's our attorney's general, whatever. Because he lost in the gubernatorial debate of ideas. I really don't like that it's not like governatorial or whatever, like the whole gubernatorial thing. Like that's just a way to pronounce it to make people feel dumb. Like I'm convinced.
Yeah.
I'm convinced that is salad fork shit.
And it's got the word goober in it, which that just sounds ridiculous.
It does. It doesn't sound like a real word.
Come on.
Yeah. And every time I hear someone talk about like the plural of attorneys general, it's like everybody's record skips.
Yeah.
I was like, just whatever. I've been terrorized? What?
But you are the terror.
Well.
Well.
I'm too scared to attack. There we go. Some sort of glowing Vorlon here.
I get invalid target on him.
Yeah, we can't. He's just
Can't do
something.
anything.
Yeah, he's Joe. What we talked about with Joe Biden last time. We can't do damage to him.
Yeah.
He's just taunting us. Oh shit. But like the last time, like, oh god, where do I put? Okay, so I think Allison Lundergan Grimes was before Amy McGarth. I think.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, and I don't even remember what she like looks like. Like I remember.
I don't know that I do either.
I don't remember anything.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, I don't remember anything definitely now because that guy just kicked me in the side of the head.
Foreshadow. All I remember is that she did the best against him.
Really?
But she did better than Amy McGrath did.
Okay.
I mean, she still lost quite handily. But,
Like, yeah, they still called it like 10 minutes after the polls closed, if
Yeah.
that. But like I was specifically thinking about like, she went up against Andy Barr before that. McGrath.
Yeah.
I'll be nice. McGrath. Jess is rolling her eyes if she hears this in the future. And like, God, like Andy Barr was there. Well, he's still there. But like, there was this instance of the first time that I I encountered Amy McGrath was she was getting interviewed by Jink Uger of TYT.
Okay.
And she was talking about how she was playing to the audience, definitely. But she was talking about how they were wanting, like, the Democratic system, like they wanted Mayor, wow, dear God, Mayor Jim Gray, because he was like the safer candidate or something like that.
Yeah.
And that I guess maybe he was like, you know, more corporate friendly or like, you know, whatever. And I remember she was talking about like how she was open to lifting whatever like bullshit thing where you can't do research into gun violence. I can't remember what.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Because she had like a mom vibe, and when she said that, I was like, oh, this is at least interesting. Like,
Yeah.
oh, because you know, I realized she was in the military, and the Democrats love their ex-military and cops. They love them
Oh yeah.
because they have to punch hippies. That's just the way it is. So, and I went to go, like, me and Jess went to go see, like, the candidates. I think it was for representative at the time. And, like, I was really, like, wanting to hear, like, what she had to say. And she didn't show up because her dad died, which is, like, you know, that's a really good excuse.
Yeah.
So I'm not faulting for that. But, so then she lost. And then, like, for Senate, it was Booker, and I forget like what Booker was in it, like, because he's actually held state office. I can't remember what he was.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you remember?
I don't.
Okay, he was like, I feel like he was like a lower level like secretary position. I might be wrong. I'm not entirely sure, but he was actually in like state government, and I just and this was during the time of like BLM when they were picking it was during the Democratic primary, I guess early 2020, and like early voting had already started, and like a bunch of people backed Amy McGrath. And then there was this debate performance that made everybody sad and say we picked the wrong person. I don't remember if you remember any of this or was following it.
Yeah, that sounds familiar. I don't remember specifically, but it rings a bell.
And I really think like Charles Booker is a really, really strong candidate, and he's also a better politician because he does really good political ads.
Yes.
Because he took her, because basically this was during like BLM, and Charles Booker was going around to different counties and, you know, participating in BLM marches. He actually, like, he was the only black guy in like one town, and they like, you know, like the town marched with him in like a Black Lives Matter like march. And there was a series of like cop shooting unarmed black person. You know, it's shocking. You know, not, damn it, I'm like super speeding through this, but like the moderator was like, did you participate in any of this stuff? And she said something to the effect of like, I had to take my kids to soccer practice.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And Charles Booker cut that into like an ad, and it was him, you know, addressing a bunch of people at a protest. And she was like, I was at soccer practice. And it just came off as like the whitest thing ever.
Oh man. Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember that.
yeah. Like I think the Herald leader was like, "We picked the wrong person."
Oops.
Oops. Yeah. Yeah, I really liked Charles Booker. He was like trying to run on like a Kentucky New Deal. Like he
Yeah.
was, yeah, like he was running. But that was like that was when he went up against Rand Paul. That was that.
Yeah. A real kind of state unity sort of thing.
Well, let's say the caucasity of Amy McGrath to go, oops, I forgot to protest. That's the white thing I'm talking about, mascot. The caucasity of it all.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. There are white Latin. There are white people in Latin countries. Just ask them.
Oh yeah.
Ask Argentina.
It's oh yeah, it's a whole thing.
Yeah.
The difference between white Hispanics and the
Yes.
rest. Yeah, there's a whole there's a whole complex history behind it.
Yes. But good old Amy McGarth.
Now banished to eternal soccer practice.
Yeah. Like, oh my God. And oh fuck. I remember her her ad. It was her as a goalie at soccer practice.
Oh yeah.
And she was like, I used to be a Republican and I'm married to a Republican now. Oh, yeah. Fuck her. And yeah. Is this for real? Imagine being chastised because you're being a good parent.
I mean, that's all well and good when you're not running for public office.
I don't think that, it came off as a little, let's see, like an excuse of like, I didn't participate in the biggest, I don't know, protest movement in American history. I don't know how it stacked up to like, the actual civil rights movement.
It's definitely the biggest, since a while. But I mean, it just kind of came off as kind of
out of touch
and out of touch and
out of touch. Like,
just a little bit not serious,
Yeah, little not serious. So, also the whole like everybody backed her, like Chuck Schumer like really backed her, like more full-throatedly. Like she got like I think it was like what $20 or $40 million that just went up in smoke.
Oh yeah.
Versus Charles Booker didn't get like any help at all, is my understanding.
Yeah, I think she spent more money than Grimes did.
Okay, I don't remember that far results back.
Yeah.
So it would be nice to have like someone with a shot to unseat McConnell or Rand Paul. It would be nice.
It'd be nice. Yeah, again, I don't know how likely it is.
Well, they keep talking about like how popular that Andy Bashir is. He's like one of the like most popular governors right now. I mean, that's part of the reason why he's possibly on the short list for the VP.
Yeah.
Also, the giant eyeballs can see me. Just FYI.
Oh, okay, that's right.
They can see me. I guess it's like Charles Booker was a better way to lose than like Amy McGrath. Kind of like
really leaning into the almost a Republican kind of thing.
Yes, I was a Republican 5 minutes ago.
Yeah. Again, just to get worse results.
Yes.
Than someone who's pretty much just a midline Democrat.
Yeah. And then also to have somebody to like maybe try to run again in the future.
Yeah.
Because in all honesty, I don't know where Charles Booker is either.
Yeah, that's true.
Odds are he's still living in Kentucky because it's my understanding he's lived here all his life.
Yeah. He is from around here.
Yes, he is. Yes. I probably should have tacked somebody else, but anyway, there we go.
I don't know. Kentucky politics can be so wildly incoherent. I was looking at a lot of the counties in eastern Kentucky.
Yeah.
Just kind of curious. I was just kind of like, okay, how they voted in presidential elections. Because, Kentucky used to be relatively a toss-up state. I mean, it voted for Bill Clinton at least once. I don't remember if he won the state both times, but...
I want to say... I know once. I want to say twice, but I could be completely wrong in that. Also, that was a bit of an oddball because of, the tiny little I'm in, I'm out guy.
Yeah. But you look at, elections from, the 70s on, and most of those counties were pretty reliably blue in presidential elections. Up until a couple of them switched in 2000. A couple of them switched in 2004. And then a bunch of them switched in 2008.
Thanks, Obama.
Yeah.
But also, I mean, it was kind of like the severing of the Dixiecrats.
Yeah. It was just kind of interesting to look at because it's all this blue through the 70s and 80s and 90s in, Pike County.
Yeah.
Or Letcher County. And then all of a sudden, then it's just red, and then it's, Donald Trump's 75% or 80%.
Yeah.
Or whatever. So I just kind of wonder, what are the conditions there? What are the conditions?
The quality of life has not improved since the 90s. That's the big one.
That's the main thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I think it's... Really, go ahead.
Just neglected by all parties, really.
Yeah, because it was your neoliberal... can't tell the difference between the Republicans and the Democrats, the center of the road, blah blah blah. Let's make this a right to work state. Let's try to rally around a rock from the ground, which I will always remember what is it? Oh God, fucking Andy Barr winning on powering Kentucky by coal on another side of the state where coal is not extracted.
Yeah.
but he did it.
Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah, beat an incumbent too.
Yeah,
So it's just, the not doing anything, and the people like Schumer, who just the leadership of the Democrats completely writing off Kentucky as a place where a Democrat can't win, and having somebody like Bashir come in and just standing up to assholes. Like, I completely forgot about he had a picture with like some trans activists, and I can't remember like what state level asshole was like, you're posing with, the transes, you need to apologize. And he was basically like, they're from Kentucky, they're Kentuckians, they're your voters, apologize to them.
Yeah.
And it's like, that is that's where like a different Democrat would have just been like, oh, I'm sorry, you're right, I hate the transes.
Yeah.
They would have buckled. And I mean, and not to say, you could say, they overrode his veto and, on whatever that bullshit heartbeat bill was, and the kick the one trans girl out of sports bill. Oh, God.
Yeah.
Because Kentucky fixed everything else.
All of its problems.
Yes, our rampant diet dew addiction. Oh, God.
Our sky high cancer, diabetes.
I'm sorry.
Obesity rates.
Diabetes?
Diabetes.
Yes. Oh, God.
All that was taken care of.
We took all that.
Which again is just that kind of, no principles, just anger, right?
Yeah.
The more angry you can be, the more effective you are.
Yeah.
Because I guess in a sense, nothing of substance is going to get done anyway.
Yeah.
It's like, a pantomime of righteous anger. Because you can't solve the real problems. So let's invent some problems to solve.
All right. Do you want to cover this comment, or should I? Or let's tag team. Not the government's job to teach you how to eat healthy.
Well,
my favorite Yankee.
Yeah. I mean, is anybody saying that?
Yes. My favorite Yankee.
Well, I mean, is anybody saying that it's the government's job to teach you to eat healthy?
It's the government's job to make sure there's not, like, I don't know, rat shit in the food, or
I mean,
that's
right. Yeah.
Come tell me, what is the government's job, mascot? Please tell me, please.
Government's jobs slash taxes and go away. Disintegrate into nothingness.
Yes.
And I don't know. Let Amazon run the state. Let Elon Musk buy it. The role of government is to maintain a massive military and not much else.
Honestly, whatever they want to do, it doesn't affect me in the least. Okay. Don't want to show any cards? don't want to show any cards?
I mean, all right, so I guess if they want to tell you people how to eat healthy, then I guess that's fine.
Big brother.
It's kind of like that narrative that, like, there were all these, like, COVID restrictions.
You're retired, you got pension. What's a pension? Brent, do you know what a fucking pension is?
That's something from the 70s.
What the fuck is it? Number one, what's retirement? Number two, what's a pension? Sounds like socialism.
It's not really here or there, and it's kind of a weird thing I was doing for reasons I was explaining. But I was looking at just some old financial document from DuPont from like the 30s. It was like some report to shareholders.
Yeah.
And it was kind of interesting. They had a whole section in there about maintaining their pensions and like maintaining health care for former employees.
What's that?
I was kind of like, huh, it really was a different time back then, huh? You know, a company that made its fortune selling gunpowder.
Yeah.
Profited massively off 2 world wars. But, you know, at the very least, they were like, well, you know, our former employees, you know, we should have pensions for them.
Yeah.
That was interesting.
Where did you go?
Oh, I'm up on top of a giant rock.
I'm sorry, you're going to have to be more specific.
You know, the giant rock. I'm actually not sure where I am, is what I mean.
Do you see the great big... There we go. I saw you walk behind me. Oh, you've got a jetpack. That's good.
I jumped in a blue thing and flew way up into the air, and I just kind of went with that for a while.
Okay. I pay my bills, save the other half. I sit at home all day and enjoy life. All right.
Cool.
Okay. You get an applause line. All right, let's go over to the structure.
All right, let me kill this guy.
Okay.
Because I got the bloodlust.
That's good. Mascot, I find you a curious entity. Because I feel like a hurt dog hollers. Because anytime that I've brought up certain things about, like, you know, race and so forth in the past, you know, as I'm trying to discuss things here and or there, like, I feel like that we don't see eye to eye on certain political, you know, topics and so forth. And I feel like you skirt a line, and I kind of don't know why you're here. So I'm just going to say that.
Fashionable thing to do.
Yeah. Because, you know, if you're enjoying life, you know, maybe don't be so combative when you know, defending some politician because she's a nice white lady in another state. But anyway, tell me about the DuPont documents before they were poisoning us all.
Oh yeah, no, it was just kind of an interesting like relic of it. That was really the entire point, was just this whole section. Well, I mean, I can tell you why I was looking at it, which isn't really that interesting. But well, I guess that requires saying what I do, but I guess I don't really care. But I was doing an interlibrary loan request for somebody. It was very specific. They wanted this really specific DuPont financial document from the 30s.
Okay.
And it was kind of a whole like detective thing to try and track down where this thing could be. And it became kind of like a challenge. Like, you know, probably nobody has it, but why not? But apparently the reason he wanted it, it was some guy who runs, oh God, what is it? Bluegrass Hemp Highway? I guess it's some hemp advocacy thing. But he said he was interested in it because he said there's one line in it. He said it's not even a complete sentence, but it's become the basis for an entire conspiracy theory about DuPont and hemp.
Yeah.
Which, you know, I had to do some digging in it, but I know the conspiracy theory is basically that DuPont conspired to have the government make marijuana illegal so that they could prevent industrial hemp from happening to protect their profits, because they were getting into like nylon And shit, again, this is, the 30s. How do I get in this building?
We
What
got a
am I
lot
doing?
going on. I'm fighting stuff, and I want to thank you for being honest, mascot, about your feelings. I appreciate it. So I'll put a pin on that. We got to talk about DuPont. Yeah, you just go through. You just go through the thing that, like, this is.
It didn't register to me as a thing.
It's not a very strong force field.
Well, anyway, that's on me.
So.
All right.
So now I'm gonna open it up to the floor. Brent, were we race baiting?
What is that?
I don't know. What is race baiting?
I don't. I don't speak that lingo.
I don't see race.
Was that thing when white people get annoyed when, like, race comes up as a subject? Felt like it's some kind of personal thing that somebody's trying to injure them with. I really don't know.
I don't know. All right. When you said the white thing to do, I'm not trying to say, like, I'm not a race realist. But there is an experience that when you don't experience the world the same way, and you say you're biracial, you're half black, half white. So when someone who has to deal with, like, being hassled by the cops because they don't pass for white, that's a particular experience where if you're white, you don't have to deal with that, much like, let's say you're a guy and you don't find women threatening, but women find typically, like, men threatening. So that's something that they have to navigate. And I was making a joke to Brent about, Amy McGrath just kind of being, I don't know, clueless, and also kind of going into, like, a particular brand of feminism, like girl badass, like Sigourney Weaver action hero kind of feminism.
Yeah, a girl boss variant.
Girl boss variant.
Yeah.
The strong female character.
Yeah. The military girl boss.
Like,
it's like 1 million hit points.
Like, if I'm white and I'm always last to be picked for pickup basketball. No?
That's a very specific example.
That's a very specific example. No, I'm talking about, like, the experience of people, not like, Are you trying to say that I'm being racist against white people? Is that what he's trying to say?
Yeah, I mean, let's like cut to the quick on it.
Let's come on. You can be honest. I'm fine.
Like, are you a racist against your own race?
Am I a race traitor?
Are you a race traitor?
Are you a race traitor sympathizer, Brent?
I mean,
are you gonna die?
Yes. I think I'm gonna die.
Do you need here? Let me give you some. Oh, I was gonna give you a handout.
I've exhausted my greens. Oh, there's one.
All right, yeah, because I gave it to you. I gave you a fucking handout.
Well, I appreciate it.
It's not a handout. It's a hand up. You're using stereotypes to justify your opinions.
I mean, that's concern trolling.
Oh,
My first day
okay.
on the internet.
Touche. Concern troll. Checkmate.
So this is my first day on the internet, dude. I'm sorry, aren't you being racist? All right, shut the fuck up. I went on the internet for like 20 fucking years. Get the fuck out of here. I've seen every permutation of that.
Oh, God. I'm going to die. There we go. Maybe if I do this. Deflect. This guy using his mind bullets. Actually, what if I do this? What neat little trick do I have? Deflect, deflect, deflect. I was going to try to like...
That's a good trick.
That's spinning. It's a good trick. Here, I'll bring him over here, and maybe you can get up. If that's an option. I'm going to go be racist over here.
Go race bait him that way for me.
I mean, this guy does kind of look like a, the Archduke of the Knights of the Ku Klux Klan, so... I'll just say, come follow my demi-human ass over here. You're doing a fine job over there.
I'm just gonna stumble this way.
Okay. Don't go over there to the big shirtless man over there.
He's too tall. I don't care for that.
It's like you're retired. You got a roof over your head. You got your bills paid. Whatever. Too far colorful for an outfit for that club. Yeah. Yeah, honestly. He's dressed way too fabulously. High-techy. You gonna be racist with this techie? Are you gonna die again?
I just can't keep my green in me.
Do you want some shoelaces to pick yourself up, dude?
I mean, I'm gonna need them.
What do you need?
Oh, I got my. There we go.
There we go.
I mean, I really don't want to use my oh shit button, but it's almost dead. There we go.
There we go. All right, I gotta.
All right, that's fine.
All right.
It's all fine.
We're fine. Not sure I can. Too many logical fallacies. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. All right. There's a lull in the conversation. What do you want to talk about now?
We'll talk about killing this guy.
Okay. There you go. You did a good job.
Done.
You get a cookie.
I did it. Oh, look at all these jerks.
All right. I'm going to come over here. And I'm going to assassinate him.
All right, do it. You see me?
Oh, he's going to kill me. Oh, he took some of my little goblin wife. No, we're just fucking around in the whatever zone. We're in the danger
Just
zone.
the whatever zone.
Whatever, the shadow shard? Yeah, we're in the shadow shard. All right. Well, what do you want to talk about now? Now that I don't want to fight with Chad anymore. I want to. I want to stop this war of northern aggression.
I don't know. What else is going on?
Nothing. There is absolutely nothing going on.
Nothing important has happened.
Nothing. I want to see if this works. What is this? I'm doing this. Fuck this guy. Oh, it's gonna get me killed. National Ice Cream Day is over. Oh, that's what Biden was waiting for. He wanted he wanted to go out on National Ice Cream Day. Oh, you're over there dying, and I'm just fucking around.
Alright, I've activated my oh shit button. See how well that works for me.
Activate oh shit button.
I pulled the ripcord.
There you go. There was something. What did I want to bring up? Fuck, I can't remember. I feel like my record is just skipped.
Oh, I felt all day.
Yeah. Jess went to Canada. She's there for work. So
right.
I'm gonna have the kids up until Saturday, all by my lonesome. I'm hoping Mamala is gonna, I don't know, institute like some form of like, I don't know, socialism. I'm holding out hope.
Socialism with mamala characteristics.
But I'm probably going to go see. I'm hoping to have a daddy day where I go to the buffet and go see Deadpool and Wolverine, or Wolverine and Deadpool, whatever that thing is.
Whichever one it is.
Whatever one it is. The movie where they're going to say fuck a lot for no reason.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're aware of that. They were dropping F-bombs in like the trailer, and I'm just like, what is this, South Park?
What am I, 13 again?
It's like, come on.
Well, you'll have to let me know how it is.
Yeah, I mean, I'm cautiously optimistic. All right, I'm going to here. Let's teleport.
All right. I didn't see the second Deadpool. Was it any good? Have we talked about it?
You have not seen it.
I haven't seen it.
I like both Deadpool movies.
I like the first one okay.
I like, how do I put this? Deadpool, Harley Quinn, and the Joker are characters that I both love and hate.
I mean, I understand that.
Okay, but to spell it out, there are. I feel like there are people like that like idolize those characters because, dude, they're like crazy.
Yeah.
And I kind of hate that. And there's a particular person that from high school that I think of when I hear stuff like that. And I just,
yeah, there's a certain type. Yeah.
Yeah. And kind of like the Harley Quinn Joker true romance abusive variety, like kind of like idolizing it or elevating it when it's just, I don't know. Like that kind of bugs me. Like, the reason I bring that up is because I just watched the trailer for Joker 2 Electric Boogaloo last night when I was on the treadmill, and I was just kind of like, I don't know if I want to see this. Which I was gonna bring up, like, put a pin in. Have you seen the first Joker movie?
Actually, I haven't.
Okay,
Is it worth seeing?
Yes, because I want to know what you think about it.
All right, yeah. I admit I'm a bit over the Joker.
Yeah.
I'm kind of done with him.
Yeah, I don't know, but
But
I feel like on the Deadpool situation, I don't like when Deadpool is Daffy Duck. And I feel like that the first Deadpool movie would pull back right up to the line of Daffy Duckitude.
yeah, I never really got that from it. Yeah.
I don't like Deadpool on his own. I like Deadpool on a team. And I think that's why they've made the majority of like post Avengers movies, like even the solo movies, kind of like duo movies or like team movies, where you kind of get like the ensemble team dynamic.
Yeah, because the characters are most interesting when they interact.
When they're talking to people.
Yeah.
Oh Lord, you dying.
Already.
I help.
I don't need this in my life.
Well, yeah, like I thought Josh Brolin was fine as Cable. Like he's, I don't know, maybe they could have made him look taller, like Natalie Portman or something. Like built a specific set to make him be taller.
Some of that Peter Jackson
Force
perspective
Yes.
magic.
But he was good. It was funny. I feel like maybe the first one was better on the emotions, and I really should have attacked the other guy. Because I don't know if you've ever read the Joe Kelly Deadpool of like the 90s and...
No. At least not much of it.
Yeah, I kind of feel like that it got kind of silly, but also it got kind of confusing. I think they had to retcon some stuff from Fabian. Last name starts with an N, but I don't know how to pronounce it.
I actually have never heard it pronounced.
I've never heard it pronounced, so I don't know. But the Fabian guy, yeah, who is, I feel like, I think, actually, I don't know if it's I assume it's a dude, I guess, Fabian. But I feel like they are more responsible for Deadpool being Deadpool over Pouchmaster.
Or Ninja Spider-Man.
Ninja Spider-Man, yeah. I feel like that they're more responsible.
Okay.
You are gonna die, my friend.
I have made a terrible mistake.
I'm gonna I gotta run away. I gotta run away. Like that whole room. That is a room full of very large spiders that just ate our butts.
Everyone just started shooting at me. Yeah, like they do.
It's fine. It's fine. All right, I'm gonna try to pick a few of them off, but like, there was the part with like X-Force that kind of irritated me. That kind of irritated me a little bit in the second movie. Like, it was fine. Like it was just the second movie was sillier.
Okay.
But like, I feel like the third movie is just going to be everything in there. Like let's bring back Jessica Gardner as Elektra.
Really?
Really?
Oh.
Yes.
All right.
So yeah. And
You got
Tyler
the Hugh
and
Jackman
Tyler
robot.
Maine as non-talking Sabretooth.
But will there be back-to-back, bro?
You know they're gonna make that joke now that you say that. They're going to. They're gonna make the joke. They will.
I would kind of insist on it, to
Okay.
be honest. I don't know that it's a good idea, but
It's okay.
I don't know that you could not do it.
I don't know if I've ever told this story on stream, but I think it's worth telling. The list that I wrote down on, because you and Friday, you all watched the bootleg version of Wolverine.
Sure did.
Yeah, you all watched Wolverine.
I downloaded
And
the work print.
do what?
I downloaded the work print that was
Okay.
leaked.
Okay. Yes. Back in the day. And you all didn't want to spoil it, and I didn't want it spoiled for me. And I wrote down the list of, if it's in the movie, I will not like it.
Oh, yeah.
I think I've still got the list. I don't know where I put it.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. And I just remember you and Friday saying, "Oh, you're marking off stuff on your list."
Yeah. Yeah, I remember being shockingly accurate.
Wolverine forms the X-Men. That was one of them.
Yep.
Yeah, it was just...
Yep. And that totally happened.
It totally fucking happened. Because, the X-Men... Is there anything in there that can see me? No. They're all stupid robots, and they have buckets on their head. All right. And... Oh... She's looking the wrong way. Anyway, and there was that part of the push of like Wolverine and the X-Men. Are you actually... No, you're in a different room. Okay, this place has a prison here.
I'm busting out of jail.
You're busting out of jail. I'm gonna come help you. I'm gonna bring a cake with a nail file in it.
Meanwhile, I'll just beat on this incredibly reinforced door.
Yes. And I always hated the Wolverine is like the sun that the X-Men revolve around. Like, I just don't like that. And at one point in time, they actually just made the cartoon Wolverine and the X-Men.
Yeah.
And they actually made like a comic book series, Wolverine and the X-Men. And I just fucking hated that philosophy of the X-Men. Like, I remember, I understand that he is the most popular X-Men character, and I realize that he's one of the most recognizable and popular comic book characters. But it's like, but he's not the only character.
Yeah.
There are two bosses here. What the hells?
That's not fair.
I want government intervention. I want...
Man, that Mama would do something about it.
Yes, I want to remove this shit from my airspace. Yeah, like... Yeah. I realized that was a tangent. I didn't want to completely derail the conversation. I'm going to try to find that list. Wolverine formed the X-Men.
I wish I could remember.
Oh God, I can't remember. But I fucking hated that movie, and I have not seen Wolverine X-Men Origins since I watched it in theaters 20 years ago. I hated that movie.
It was bad.
Bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Blob's eating disorder.
I mean, I guess that's technically true, but
Technically true.
yeah.
But he wasn't even a mutant. He just got really fat
Yeah, it's like just make everybody mutants. Just come on, like just fucking
Yeah,
do
come
it.
on.
Charlie from Lost can turn the lights on. What? Like I feel like Liv Schreiber was pretty good as Sabretooth. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because he's too busy playing Henry Kissinger. Oh fuck! Oh god! Have we talked about that?
I don't think so.
Okay, all right. So there's a movie. It's like Golda for Golda Meir in like the whatever like 1970s like
Oh yeah.
war, and Helen Mirren is Golda Meir, but they have Henry Kissinger being played by Liv Schreiber. And
entirely accurate casting.
that is the most
100%.
Yes. I
like
feel like
Patrick
there's
Stewart's Professor X.
there's more accurate representation of Henry Kissinger as in the Venture Brothers as Henry Killinger. Like yes,
a magical murder bag.
Yes. So anyway, not to not to tangent too far, but that's. I just wanted to. I'm gonna watch that movie at some point in time. My Plex hookup had that on there, and I really want to ask, dude, why do you have that movie? But anyway, all right.
Probably because why not? Yeah.
Why not? This person, he has rampant disrespect for copyright laws.
I mean, I can respect that.
Yes. It's like if you're gonna get stuff, get good stuff.
It's like when I was doing the Netflix thing and just copying discs just because.
Oh God! Your Library of Congress.
Yeah, just because I had like the 4 DVD plan or whatever, and I would just cycle through them.
Oh God! Back in the day.
Back when you got discs from Netflix. They mailed them to your house.
So, I feel like I don't know where we're at in the mission or the conversation. We died back over this way. The ice lady is back over this way. Ice lady.
Okay. Ice lady.
Oh God.
All right.
Is this? Yes. Okay. All right. Let's go about this a little better.
I'll try and okay. So I'm gonna try and kite some people into this.
Okay, that works. That works. There we go. I'll poke them.
All right. Here we go.
There we go. All right. This is better. There we go. Like we played the game before.
Instead of me just charging in to try and face tank everything.
Yeah.
To be fair, is how I play most video games.
There was something I wanted to bring up, and it was something I watched before me and the family went on vacation. Because I wanted your horror movie aficionado opinion. I think I watched it on Tubi.
Mm-hmm.
I think it is a documentary called "The 50 Horror Movies You Have Not Seen."
Okay.
And it's not bad. Like it's pretty good, but like I guess I do not self-identify as a horror guy, even though like horror and sci-fi would be like, you know, my favorite things. I feel like
Yeah, I'm the same way.
I have not been to a horror convention. I have not asked what Kane Goddard or whoever to sign my axe.
Yeah.
Did I get the name right? No,
Kane Hodder.
Kane Hodder. Okay, all right.
Kane Hodder, your convention stalwart.
Yeah.
Whatever convention you're at, Kane Hodder will be there.
And Barbara Crampton.
Barbara Crampton.
Yeah.
Melissa Rose will be there.
Okay. So, you know, I haven't done that. Yeah. But I feel like I had seen or at least heard of most of the movies. And I did and I see what like the number do you care anything about spoilers like for this? You have any desire?
No, I would be totally surprised if there were any that I haven't heard of, but
okay. Like
I'm curious.
Okay, the first one the number one spot was Black Christmas.
Oh, okay.
And I kind of get it. Because I only watched that movie and I overlooked it for like decades until I actually watched it and I was like, holy shit, I should have watched this 20 years ago.
Yeah.
So that was number one. Audition was on there.
Huh.
Which I only know the documentary came out like 10 years ago, so it's a little dated.
Yeah.
They didn't have a lot of international stuff on there. I think the only international stuff was Audition and Let the Right One In.
Okay.
So yeah, those are the only ones that I can remember.
Taking her out, or what are we doing?
Defeat all foes in base.
All right. Well, no foes this way.
Okay, foes are this way. Or I'm assuming they're back in the jail area.
And it is going to be one of those things that's kind of weighted by, I guess, how familiar you are.
Yeah.
With stuff anyway, because, you know, I don't consider Audition terribly obscure, but to most people it is.
I mean, I kind of feel like Audition is the Room of horror movies in a way. Because kind of everybody knows about it, but it's because somebody told you about it.
Yeah.
And they won't shut up about it. I did learn it from you, but not to, you know, put you in that category. But I kind of feel like everybody else, like from the internet, is like, have you seen Audition?
Yeah, it's one of those movies that will always come up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, there's a few spider people up here. I've yet to see it. Like I know the kicker to it, but I've yet to see it.
Oh, yeah, it's an interesting movie, especially like the structure that it has.
Yes.
Yeah, it's one of those movies that seems like a very different movie for the first part of it.
Yes.
And then becomes something else entirely.
Yeah.
And that's Takashi Miike for you.
Okay. Which I'm blanking on what else he's done.
God, like 9 million Yakuza movies.
Okay.
I mean, seriously, he's directed probably like 300 movies.
Okay.
Like,
I know the name, but I'm not familiar.
He did 13 Assassins. That's one of his better known ones, probably.
Okay.
Now my brain is forgetting things, but yeah, he's super prolific.
Okay. I am planning on watching Audition. It's in my to-be queue.
You should watch it.
Okay.
Yeah.
They had the only movie that I can really think of off the top of my head that they mentioned that I have not seen. Well, I haven't finished it because it's actually on Tubi, and I was like, okay, I'm going to watch this. The Beast Within.
Uh-huh.
I had never heard of it. Are you familiar?
I don't know, because it's one of those titles that I'm like, it sounds like something I've heard. But
Ronnie Cox is in it.
Beast Within. I'll have to look it up.
Okay, it is. I think it's got some wink to H.P. Lovecraft because of the main character, and there's a Dexter Ward.
Okay, yeah, I've heard of it, but I've never seen it.
It's on Tubi.
Okay,
I'd like your opinion on it.
it was written by Tom Holland, who wrote Fright Night. I mean, wrote a ton of
Oh,
things. Wrote
okay.
Child's Play, yeah. So okay,
Really?
interesting. All right.
Okay. It's not a bad movie, but I think it's a movie that would be. I think they could really turn it into a pretty cool movie.
One of those.
Yeah, I think the movie comes on too strong, and you'll immediately know what I'm talking about if you watch it.
Okay.
And I think it could. I think it could stand some subtlety, maybe, and maybe some mystery. Because I feel like they basically give it away in the first like little bit, and
A risky thing to do.
yeah, and I've got like 30 minutes on it, and it is my understanding like it goes very hard into like some practical effects in the last like 20-30 minutes, and that's kind of, I think that was a big part of like why it got on the list.
The big thing I'm into.
I like practical effects. I do.
I like them a lot, even
Yep.
if they look kind of fakey. Like, I don't know. I have this whole theory about your brain and
Mine?
your
Only-
brain specifically.
Okay.
I've done a lot of work on it.
Thank you.
No, just I have this feeling that like your brain knows that like computer stuff isn't real, like on a reptilian level,
Yeah.
and it keeps you from fully engaging with computer generated stuff. I mean, the
Uncanny
day
Valley.
may come when that changes, but yeah. But like for now, I think it just kind of gets up to this line, and then your brain just kind of is like, this isn't real. But like practical stuff, even if it looks kind of fake, like your brain knows that it's actually in physical existence.
It's there in space-time.
Yeah, you can tell that there's weight and structure there,
Yeah.
and I think it just has a different effect on the way you perceive
Okay.
stuff.
I think that I think yes, like particularly when I went back and watched Prometheus, which I did not like. I liked it the first time I watched it, but I did not like it on a rewatch. And just like that movie is so the opposite of Alien, where Alien, like what's his face? I'm blank. God, why can I not think of his name? It's not James Cameron. It's Ridley Scott. It's Ridley Scott. Like Ridley Scott, like had like a camera, and he was like all up in that business. And then like Prometheus, like there's this chase scene where they're outrunning like a sand, like a silica storm, and it's like pulled out, and it's not horror. It's not even like survival horror. It just becomes an action movie then, and like it doesn't feel real. And I think that's kind of what you're talking about.
Yeah, I think your brain can tell, and there's like a disconnect on some kind of really basic operating system level, where your brain is just kind of like, I don't really need to feel anything about this because I can tell that it's not real.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I couldn't hit that guy for shit.
He was just a dummy.
He's just there to waste my time.
He's just Biden with his ice cream cone taunting you. Yeah. So like,
Hey, buddy.
I respect the practical effects. I do.
Yeah. It's a lot of work goes into it. And yeah, even if they are kind of janky, like I always appreciate the effort.
Like there's some goofy stuff in Return of the Living Dead where they shot it from different angles.
Yeah.
Because they switched the effects person out.
Yeah. But it's always so charming, if nothing else.
And I also do acknowledge that like some of that could be nostalgia for the particular movies we're talking about.
Oh yeah. But I will say I'm an absolute sucker for like a dummy shot. Like when somebody falls and it's an obvious dummy. Like I see that, I'm absolutely happy. Like the more I can tell that it's a dummy, the happier I am. I don't know what it is, but there's just something about it that I'm like, yeah, throw that dummy off a cliff.
Because that is like 10-year-old you wanted to throw a dummy off the roof or something.
Yeah. And it's like if I made a movie, I would definitely throw a dummy off a cliff.
Okay.
I would figure out some way to work in somebody.
We are going to die.
Falling
here.
off a building. Yeah, it's not looking so good. There's too many master illusionists.
Oh God, too many whamming.
They made this game too political.
I'm going to try to stab her in the corset. Oh, you're irritating. Her high-pitched, shrill voice is making me vote for Trump. Evo psych logic from right-wing commentator.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Evo Psych 101.
Yes. It's completely natural. It doesn't have anything to do with my preconceived notions of like misogyny or anything like that. It's actually completely natural.
Well, it's in your genes, so
Yes.
you have no control over it.
No. Oh, fuck. I do have heels. Unaffected. Oh, no.
I'm gonna run back.
And there we go. This decoy phantom is just taunting me. You just... Okay, never mind. I was going to say, can I not do damage to you at all? I can't remember. I can't remember the rules of this game. All right. I'm too stupid to play this game.
Uninstall.
All right, I go up. I'm trying to remember what else was on that list. I do think it was. I think it was worth watching. You know, if you're bored or whatever.
Yeah.
What else was on? Was Phantasm on there? I think Phantasm might have been on there.
Okay. I have
With,
a lot of affection for Phantasm.
okay, I watched the movie. No, I haven't watched the movie. I watched John Dies at the End recently, which I did not realize that the guy who directed the Phantasm movies directed that.
Yeah, it's Don Coscarelli. Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw that a long time ago.
If you haven't seen John Dies at the End, I really do recommend it. It's...
Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah, I do really appreciate it. I feel like I think I might have the book too, or I did at one point in time. I think Jess bought it. Might be in her pile of mess.
Yeah, it's one of those books I keep meaning to read, but just never get around to.
Yeah. I'm gonna attack these guys, but like I feel like John Dies at the End is like some sort of like wacky like episode of Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
It just kind of gets progressively wackier.
Yeah.
It's got that kind of fever dream quality.
Yeah, and it makes sense that the dude from Phantasm like directed that.
Yeah, it makes total sense.
Yeah. it makes sense. Like I feel like I know more about Italian horror now, so like Phantasm makes more sense to me.
Mhm.
So yeah, and I might try to get Jess to watch it. I don't know because I want her to get my Angus Grimm based humor because she doesn't get it. I have to explain who he is to her like multiple times. I just want her to finally get it. There's some ladies in here.
You having a meeting?
They're having a meeting. They're conspiring with their energy tambourines.
The Phantasm is one of those interesting franchises because it's always been under the control of one person. Like it's always been Don Coscarelli.
But it doesn't feel like it.
Yeah, it's just kind of
because it's kind of bananas and all over the place. Like,
oh yeah, and as the series goes on, that just maintains. I don't know that there's a whole lot of coherence to the story, and I mean, that's intentional in a sense, but it does make for some very bizarre movies. I think the second one is like the most commercial one because that might have been the one that had some studio backing.
That's the one that I was most familiar with as a kid. Well, this guy.
It's the one that has the most money in it.
Well, I thought Mayonnaise was going to put up more of a fight.
Mayonnaise.
Yeah. And also like I know you've heard me talk about Jerry before, the dude I used to work with at Kroger.
All right.
Like he was the
yeah.
he was my immediate boss. That's Reggie.
Okay.
That is straight up like just that. Yeah, Jerry and Reggie. Like if at one point in time, like we were bullshitting and we were like going to try to make a Kroger show, and I could never come up with a good actor to play Jerry, but now would be like we're going to have Reggie from Phantasm who's going to play you. So yeah, it's just yeah.
The world's most heroic ice cream truck driver.
Yes, and
who dies in the first movie, but gets better because the first movie may not have happened.
Yeah, everything.
Unclear.
Yeah, everything. That's one of the things that I kind of I don't like. The did they not? What is going on? And it makes more sense. Guillermo del Toro is saying in my head now, just go with it.
Yeah.
Like just go with it. Like his rules for Italian horror. And they made one. They finished it, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
Like maybe 10 years ago, like Revenger or something.
Oh yeah, Ravager. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a Final Phantasm movie.
Okay. All right.
It wraps up everything into a coherent story.
Well, I know you're fibbing.
Which is not true at all.
Yes.
Because that's not what it does. But
and that actually made me kind of interested because I kind of know that some of it was like everything was a dream and like Reggie's like in a rest home or something.
Yeah, they toy with a lot of stuff.
Okay.
And like maybe alternate realities.
Okay. All right.
I don't know.
All right.
I don't know.
I like that. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, it's definitely unashamedly its own thing.
Okay.
It's one of those, not really at all similar, but kind of like all the Chucky movies.
I was actually
Like-
just about to bring up the Chucky movies.
Yeah, because they've all been just one guy
Yes, and I've been
for the entire time.
I've been meaning to like rewatch and like watch the series and so forth.
So they undergo an interesting transformation.
Okay, because
They just kind of get progressively trashier,
yeah,
but like, intentionally so.
doesn't
Like, it's clearly a choice.
like if you watch the series.
I haven't watched the series, no.
Okay, do you want a funny spoiler?
Yeah, sure.
I think he like kills the president.
See, there you go.
Yeah, like I think at like the end of one of the like season 1 or something like that, he like fucking kills the president or something. So yeah, I'm just
All right, it's pretty good.
yeah, it makes me want to watch it, honestly.
And I might be the world's #1 Brad Dourif super fan. So
Okay, all right, yes, yeah,
yeah, so I'm always happy to see Brad Dourif in anything, doing any kind of work.
yeah, I'm a fan.
Shows up in a TV show, I'm like, yay, it's Brad Dourif.
Yeah,
He's usually playing some kind of creep or a weirdo. Not always.
he is if he shows up in Star Trek or Babylon 5.
Babylon 5, yeah. But in Deadwood, he was like one of the handful of like,
Oh shit! Yes, Doc Cochran.
yeah, just one of the handful of just good normal people.
Yes, like yeah,
Yeah, and he was really good in that show.
yeah. I don't know if I could enjoy Deadwood again.
I've wondered.
Like I just don't. I don't know. Like I've been meaning to like revisit some shows, but it's all right. Let's clear a little bit before you go over there and smack her.
These new strikers.
Yeah. Like there's too much shit to watch. There's just too much shit. Like I've been trying to keep up with this latest season of America, the political horror show. Political.
It's being written by a sadist.
Yeah, so I don't know. Like, there's too much stuff to keep up with, and I forget their shows. And I kind of don't want to like go back. Like, even though I think maybe I could get Jess to watch The Wire with me now. I think maybe.
It's one I've been meaning to rewatch.
Yeah.
But again, like I said, there's so much stuff. I've almost wanted to rewatch The Sopranos to see how I feel about it now. But that's further down the list for me.
No, thank you.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of that feeling that part of me is kind of like, eh. But I don't know.
I had real trouble getting through that last season.
Oh, yeah.
And that was like, I know, 10 plus years ago.
Yeah. Which literally just retreading things that happened in previous seasons.
There
it's like
is...
I get the point, but...
Yeah.
Didn't make it any easier, though.
Yeah, I do think, I think it's a good show, but it's not the best show. All right. Yeah. Hold on just one moment, my daughter. Daddy is fighting Elsa.
All my powers are on eternal cooldown.
Yes. Yeah, that's Elsa. All right.
She did.
Yeah, Elsa does not look like herself. All right. All right. I got to fight Elsa's friends now.
You killed him to make a point. Could just exit, but hey.
All right, here you go. Enjoy. All right, here you go, Goblin. Thank you, kid. I'm gonna fight these mother frackers.
Go get them.
I want to watch Babylon 5 again, and try to get Jess to watch that, because Babylon 5 was a big influence on me growing up.
Yeah, it's one of those shows that I think back on really fondly and would like to kind of revisit it. I know Straczynski's trying to get his remake or whatever off the ground. I don't know how that's going.
There was an animated movie that came out.
Oh, that's right.
Out. I haven't seen it. It kind of made me want to do that. All right, I think you can get to Nerva real quick. Can you get to Nerva through here?
I think so, because I think I did earlier. Let's find out.
Yes, but like that in Battlestar Galactica, and I wanted to do Farscape, because honestly I feel like the girls would like a little bit of Farscape with the Muppets.
Yeah, that's a very distinctive look. Lots of fun creature effect.
The tooth slug incident. I'm blanking. Techie. Are you talking about the dentites in Farscape?
Uh-huh.
Is that the things that would clean the teeth?
Oh yeah.
Was that what they were called? Dent mites? Dent something?
Yeah, I honestly don't remember.
No. I don't remember.
It's been a long time since I saw it. I was watching that final season when it got abruptly canceled.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Got canceled on a cliffhanger. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Then they wrapped it up with a movie. But
yeah.
So it was kind of bizarre being there.
And they continued the story with comics published by Boom.
Yeah.
Which I recommend. I actually recommend them.
Okay. I should check those out. I did like Farscape a lot.
Yeah.
It was a weird little show.
Yeah, that puppets don't get used anymore. They really don't.
Which is a shame.
Yeah.
Like a good puppet too. Yeah.
They did a Dark Crystal show a few years back on Netflix, and it immediately got canceled.
Oh yeah. Even though it got some pretty good buzz when it first came out, but that's how it is.
Dude, the first episode, holy shit. There was a fucking terrifying scene in it. I knew it was coming because I watched the movie Bob review of it, and I was like, kids, leave the room. Yeah.
Interesting. All right.
Yeah. The Skeksis are horrible monster people.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
When you gotta make the kids leave the room.
Yeah. The only other thing that is like we were watching and I was like, you gotta leave the room now, was the very first episode of Invincible.
Oh, okay.
I
haven't seen it, but I know what happens in the comics, so I'm assuming.
Yes, and I actually recommend the show. It's very much like the comic book, and
I've heard.
Yeah, like both. Yeah, we were all watching it because it's actually not that rough of a show. And then as soon as as soon as that one thing was happening, I was like, all right, time to go to bed, kids. It was like, I will be honest. I was like, you can't watch what is about to happen. Like you can't.
No drama for you today.
Yeah. And I remember Jess, was like what? Like she didn't know. And I was like, I'm not going to tell you because I don't want to spoil it for you. But they got to go. And she, and then we watched it and was like, yep.
Good decision. You zapped me.
Zippity zap.
Shoot me with the red lightning.
The red lightning that goes faster.
It's my work rules.
Oh, are they healing? Who's healing you? How do we do this? Stop ritual. Or do we have to go to the waypoint? Like there's a little red. Who's it?
Oh, maybe.
I don't know. Let's see after we.
I'm held. You drained all my blue.
All my blue's gone.
Juice.
Oh, you're just being flying. Flying is made of bullshit.
He's a cheater.
Okay.
I'm telling the GM.
Dungeon Master.
All right, where are we going over here?
All right, I'm going to take this guy out.
I'll watch.
Okay. I'm going to take him out for a lovely dinner. Things are going to go really well, and then we're going to grow old together. The end. Did you watch Hannibal?
I think I watched the first season of it.
Okay, because...
And I just got distracted like I do.
Okay, because there was like... I watched a YouTube video about it from a YouTuber that I follow, and the way he described it makes me think I'm not going to like it. Because I don't like foodies.
I remember there being a lot of that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's this dude Leon from Renegade Cut, and he does political and like kind of movie content.
Okay.
I recommend his work. And instead of like cooking, like he described what he ate while he watched the shows, and to counteract the foodie bougie shit in the show, he ate like just fast food takeout.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So, but like it was, I think it's on, what is it? Shudder, maybe? I have to get more bread for the bread god. I know you love bread. All right, I'm just gonna stand here while you fight that.
Yes.
All right, go eat. So I didn't know if if you could recommend it or whatever. I mean, like I know everybody loves Mads Mikkelsen.
Yeah. I don't think I remember it well enough. I remember liking it at the time, but I don't know that I can say that I have a definitive opinion of it.
Like I'm not into procedurals.
Yeah, I remember there was a lot of weird stuff in it. Yeah, I don't know. It might be worth checking out.
Okay.
Because I know that's not really the focus of it, although it does do some of that. But it's,
artsy and...
Yeah.
And will they, won't they from the main characters, as Leon described it.
I mean, yeah, kinda.
Yeah.
Maybe a little more than kinda, but...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm too tired to throw punches. All right. I need blue juice.
I am held like I like to be.
That giant
So
robot
you
spider
can't do
is
anything, and I
holding
died.
you tender. Oh, you did.
Yep. I was held and could do nothing.
Uh-oh.
It's fine.
I placate you. I don't suggest you get up.
No, I'm gonna wait.
Does this work on you? No. You can probably get up. Like, I don't see them just immediately attacking you. But I could be wrong. Okay, it's definitely not going to attack you now because they did. Okay. There's too much shit to watch.
I'm still working my way through Deep Space Nine.
Oh.
I'm on season 4. So
So,
Worf has shown up.
okay.
Worf, son of Moog, has appeared.
The worst dad has shown up.
Worst dad in the galaxy.
Mm-hmm.
Alexander. Send him to go live with his grandparents. But yeah, I mean, I like it quite a bit.
It is the best of the Star Treks.
Yeah, they do a lot of interesting things. Especially kind of getting into kind of around like, what is the Federation?
Yes.
What exactly is it?
Yeah.
And having the perspective of like non-humans on that. So in that respect, I like a lot of the stuff they do with Quark.
I love Quark.
As a little bit of a Federation foil.
Yes.
Yeah, I like Quark a lot. So I don't know, I guess there are people that don't like the Ferengi episodes, but I don't know. Of course, I haven't seen the bad one yet.
Oh, the Quark reassignment surgery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The infamous one.
Yeah.
That I know about because it's so infamous.
Yeah.
I'm going to watch it, though.
Cisco is honestly my favorite because I would want to hang out with him.
Oh, yeah.
He is the best dad in the galaxy.
He really is. I really like that and really appreciate it.
Yes.
Like, he is single dad doing the best he can.
Yeah. Like, I really like Cisco.
He is totally supportive dad.
I've run out of blue juice.
I am stunned like I like to be.
I'm gonna. I don't know. Like, I just hear Avery Brooks's voice in my head right now.
I like he has a good skill for being kind of affably menacing, which is kind of nice. It's just interesting.
There's one really good episode that you have not seen. It's I want to say it's in the 6th season. I think they got a Saturn award for it, or something like that. I can't remember. I'm blanking on my sci-fi awards, but
Was that the one where he's like a sci-fi writer?
Yes.
In, I don't know, 50s or 60s. Okay, I know of that episode. But
yeah.
Obviously,
yeah, it gets into the editorial problems, like, you can't have a space captain of a certain color in your comic book.
Yeah.
Missed him from Hawk, best character in that detective show. That was the one with what's his face? I'm blanking. I know the show you're talking about, but I don't remember. The main actor, didn't he die of cancer like, I don't know, 15, 20 years back? I'm blanking on the dude.
Shit, I'm not remembering either.
Not
okay.
the dude from Austin Powers, but I get those two actors mixed up. I'm blanking. Not the guy from Heart to Heart. My daughter, do you just want all the bread? Here, how about I give you 2 slices of bread? Daddy's in the air fighting a lightning man. Talking about TV shows that you have no desire to watch. But hopefully one day. There we go. Yeah, I really love Deep Space Nine. And, you know, even though there's some differences, or not necessarily differences, but interesting similarities between another show that I really like, of the same era, which I kind of want to watch them back to back and do a compare contrast.
That would be interesting.
Yeah. That is my dream, like, YouTube channel, is to do like some sort of like back-to-back discussion podcast. That really is.
Yeah. That'd be cool.
Yeah. The curious links between Babylon 5 and Deep Space Nine. Which, even what you were discussing about, like, you know, what is the Federation? Like, what is the role of, like, civilization? Like, you know, kind of like, instead of global, you have galactic civilization.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what does a space UN look like?
Yeah.
Robert Urich, yeah. Robert Urich is the guy I get.
Oh yeah.
I get.
What if you get Robert Urich?
Yeah. I get him and the dude from Heart to Heart mixed up. Old shows.
Ancient television.
Ancient television before the streaming was created.
Before there were effectively infinite channels.
There are infinite channels.
Seems like there's a new one all the time.
We are now part of the internet channel.
Back in the day, there were only 3 channels, and if you wanted to watch a show, it was on at a certain time. And if you didn't see it, you'd probably never see it again.
Like that one episode of the X-Files.
Yeah, if you didn't watch Home when it broadcast,
you were never going to see it again. Which I actually, like, I always forget the name of Home for whatever reason. And I always have to look it up. It's like, what is the one with where Andy Griffith gets pummeled in the first 3 minutes?
It's kind of one of those names that's like, I don't know, it's not really easy to remember.
Yeah.
Because, you know.
It goes a lot. You know, I'd assume, like, in my brain meat, it's connected to a lot of other, you know, words and titles.
Yeah. Ice Mistral. Get the hell out of here.
Let it go. Let it go.
Yeah, well, you're going to be a frozen guy.
Oh, fuck. I done goofed, yo. I'm sorry.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to fly over here. Can you, like, back? Can you just roll back?
Oh, yeah. Oh. I mean, no, because I'm either frozen or knocked down.
I'm going to take your body and throw it over the side, and that'll make you happier.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I'm not going to make it. There's no way. I don't have any heals. I'm going to take one of your asses out, and then I'm going to run away. Oh, not to enemies, though. Are you going to follow me? Oh, you are. Fly, you fool. Can she fly? Yup.
Of course.
Well, I mean, everybody flies in this game. Okay.
It does kind of come with the genre, I guess.
It does. I understand it.
Even I have a jetpack.
I have a jetpack. All right, I'm yakety saxing Elsa. Oh no, I'm getting child aggro. What do you need, daughter? Yes, you can get the bread. I'm waiting for my large skull flaming haired man friend to come help me with this frozen lady. Oh. Are you almost back or are you in here dead still?
I'm almost back.
You're almost back. Okay. I'm just aerial dancing with her. So I guess she's just here to kill me. Elsa's gonna kill me. Yep. This is what we're doing. This is how we're doing this. I'm gonna cheat. You got that bread taken care of yet? She says as she has a piece of bread in her mouth. Oh no.
Bread.
All right. Are you? All right. I'm gonna fight you. Come down here. I've got my one ability back. Yeah. Come on. Oh no. She's just gonna be in the air shooting me, aren't you? Oh,
I'm coming.
You so and so. I need to go someplace where there is cover, so maybe she will come down.
Yeah. Oh shit. No.
Because I would really rather not fight her in the air. I'd really.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
fuck.
very awkward.
Come on. Where is there? Here we go. I'm going to hide in the statue's mouth.
Oh.
Get her to. Will you please land, lady? There you. Thank you. Well, I'm going to die now. All right, I think we got this. Nope. If my powers come back. Come on. Oh, no.
Oh, come on.
Oh. No, not like this. Get her. All right, she's down.
Nice.
Elsa is down. Oh no, not in the cold. Not in the cold. Stumble away. Not like this. Oh shit. Duck in the mouth. Where'd this fucking asshole come from?
Oh god, there's another guy. Okay. Alright, and I'm like stunned again. It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's my life.
Okay, we're doing better than I honestly thought we. We would. I thought I was dead.
All right.
All right. Anyway, back to Robert Urich. No, not back to Robert Urich.
More on the career of Robert Urich.
Like all those like detective cop shows. Like all of them.
There were so many.
There were so many of them. Which, like somebody left a comment. Like I think we were talking about like propaganda, and then somebody left a comment on one of the videos and was like, "If you like, you mentioned what is that parody show where it was like oh god, it was some ridiculous thing where like at the end of the first season, like it gets nuked, like the city gets nuked that this dude is protecting, and I'm blanking on the show. It was like in the 80s, and it was satire of all the cop shows. Sledgehammer, thank you.
Sledgehammer, yeah.
I never watched it, and I didn't know it existed, and somebody left a comment on a video and was like, best cop show.
It's weirdly something I've never seen, but it seems like something I probably should see.
Like I do feel like I should watch it. I think it's actually on YouTube. All right, I am.
Is it really like Police Squad?
I think it's like if Police Squad and RoboCop maybe had a baby. Like it's more absurdly like violent for like television because they do nuke a city.
Which does appeal to me.
No, I'm cutting the bread bar off. No more bread. You've had like 5 pieces of bread. No, you're never gonna poop again.
Although I need grains.
All right, where's my rest? Here's my rest. We got to beat this Soroku feller.
I'm over here just making mean faces at him.
Oh, is he over there?
Yeah.
I have like no inspirations. I'm out of inspiration. What's he? He's an elite boss. I think he spins and does, electrical shenanigans.
Oh, great.
All right, I'm going to go say mean things to him. There we go. Oh, whiff. Oh. There we go.
Yeah.
I've almost got him.
Then I just get held or stunned, and then just
It
die.
happens.
It's my supervillain weakness.
Blows to the head. Oh, come on. No. Blah. You know what I say to you? I say, untouchable. Later, nerd. Wow. How can this be? Because I am the Quizat Hatterack. Wow. Oh, shit.
Jump up, stab him in the crotch. Goblin style.
Oh, shit. I just realized that you probably need to go.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, that's a fitting end. That's a good end.
We were very accomplished.
Yes. We whooped all kinds of people, and now I'm going to go talk to him as a contact. He's going to be like, bro, what the fuck, dude?
You stabbed him in the crotch.
That worked out better than I thought it was going to. I was like, oh, I can get back up.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Awesome.
Just needed one more good hit.
Yes. All right. All right, people. Thank you for hanging out with us and engaging in good faith, vigorous debate. I appreciate that. Thank you all. In the, I don't know, the marketplace of ideas. If you have reached this point in the video in the future, why? But thank you. Yeah. Anyway. All right. Where's Button? All right.
Hit the button.
Bye, everybody.